Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome. Oh no, my hat. Yeah. Oh no, I forgot my hat. It's okay. I still have hair. I'm not bald yet. I'm getting there, but for now, I'm dag. There you go. How's it going? My name's Michael. I'm the Dead as a Gamer. This is my place. This is my face, and we are playing Pathfinder Second Edition: The Seven Dooms for Sandpoint, a gripping tale of adventure and action set on the Varisian coastline and in the town of Sandpoint, a very famous and very doomed town in the Pathfinder setting. Matt can tell you all about that. If you haven't checked out Matt, by the way, see the guy down there on the bottom? He's all things fantasy. He's running a game called Rise of the Rune Lords, one of the first Paizo adventures that were released that featured the town of Sandpoint. So if you want to know a little bit more about the history and past of this town, go check out Matt's stream. It's a great resource to find out more stuff. But back in Sandpoint, seven dooms all coming for them, and our heroes are doing their best to stop them. So far, they've stopped like 4 dooms. They've stopped a Grave Knight Goblin. They've stopped a cloning replacement cult from trying to take over the town. They've stopped a serial killing axe wielder. They've stopped a cryptid with that's shaped like a horse with bat wings. I feel like that's it so far. You got like 3 more dooms. You got 3 dooms left, and then yeah, there you go. That's it.
I like to say like 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, three and a
Three and a
half.
half.
But there you go. So there
Here's
you
three
got
and
all the
third.
dooms, all the dooms in thing. But why are they doing this? They're doing this to put to rest the spirit of an old enemy of the town, who is actually a member of the town who was betrayed by its people. The local priest, Father Xanta, summoned her spirit and tried to allow them to move on. But before moving on, they wanted to atone, so they warned of the 7 dooms that were coming and the strange red creature that apparently was orchestrating everything. Whatever this is, our heroes will need to figure that out. But yeah, in the meantime, however, these wonderful players are my Patreons. They support the channel, keep my lights on, and allow me to do all the cool stuff that we do here. And these are my players for today's game. So everyone say hi to our lovely audience.
Hello. Good evening, all.
It's good to see you all in good spirits. Cannot wait to start today's game. And as such, let's then jump into our sponsors. We have a few people here who we want to thank because they help us look as good as we do. We have Hero Forge for the artwork you can see on screen here. All of the character tokens and all the models are made using a 3D model making software that allows you to design, create, and build your very own character and have them 3D printed for your games at home. Or, hey, if you're a pro subscriber like me, you can also get tokens and stuff made in very, very high detail for your VTTs. And speaking of VTTs, we have Fantasy Grounds for our VTT of choice, which connects all my players together, allows me to do all the cool and crazy things, but also takes care of all the rules handling and the dice rolling and the number calculation, so that my game can be a little bit more streamlined. Though, admittedly, there are some quirks that sometimes take a little longer, but for the most part, hey, it shortens my the majority of my base gameplay. So, go check out Fantasy Grounds. And lastly, we have Sirenscape for the awesome sound effects that you will hear throughout the course of the game. All the ambient music and the immersive noise and background that you hear through my show will be done using Sirenscape. So check that one out as well. Yeah, there you go. Now, of course, no game is as interesting as those made with a incredibly creative group of characters bound together by fate or destiny or whatever. Chaotic wind has blown them together. And to tell you about the characters that are going to be in today's game, I'm going to throw the ball over to my players, starting with Schoolie, who plays the role of Cinderiel.
Yes, Sandariel, who is a long-time resident of Sandpoint. In fact, she actually suffered through the late and present in this and was effectively orphaned and everything else as part of Novalia's actions back in the day. Taking the burns that she suffered during the time, and she channeled all of her energies to trying to convert all that pain and fire to the worship of Soundray to try and heal everyone. And is taking that slowly to new extents as she tries to turn old allies into new friends. Mainly with the goblins, because that seems to be the easiest one to try and convince several people of. But of course, not everything is rosy, as all the trauma as she tries to do all this is slowly creeping up.
Hi, I'm Variance CA. I'm playing Artemis. Sorry, I almost said Westinson. That's a flashback. He is a time lost scholar from the Kolbasani traveling school who found himself marooned in Sandpoint. Initially, completely thrilled with this prospect of visiting a place he spent so long researching, he has now come to the realization that it may not be all roses being here. So he started to divert some of his attention to finding a way back home.
And then I'm Steve, playing Sato, who is very, very new to Sandpoint. He's come to open up some of the old family holdings and businesses and get them off the ground again. He's a bookkeeper at heart, because it's important that the books are right and they're. And meanwhile, he's discovered that somebody in the family was foolish enough to make a deal with a dragon. And he apparently owes a whole bunch of money to the dragon. And the dragon is teaching him how to do stuff that he had no real desire to learn to do. So he's hiding in the pits.
Hello, I'm Neil from Immersion Diversion, playing Blix the Goblin. He is trying to prove and show the town and also Novander that goblins can be trusted, goblins are okay, and that goblins can be just as useful as a human can. And yeah, so he's starting one by one with the other party members to kind of gain their trust and hopefully eventually Navander to show him that that his hatred for goblins is not a thing that needs to be. So
And hi everyone, like mentioned, I'm Matt and I play the aforementioned Navander, a member of the Sable Company Marines, a expert air-to-ground military force. Navander has taken over and not taken over, but he has like a little farm outside of Sandpoint. He's a well-to-do individual within Sandpoint, and he believes, and he doesn't believe, he knows that the enemy of Sandpoint, Nualia, has put in place 7 deadly dooms for Sandpoint to destroy it and burn it to the ground once and for all for a dead goddess Lamashtu. And he's here to stop it from happening.
Nevander's a bit delusional, isn't he?
All bit.
I mean, you witnessed the conversation. You were there.
Navander doesn't trust her. She's Nualia. I think we've had this conversation before, Dag.
We have. It's Navander basically set in his ways. Here's the peanut sound, the parents that they have. Every time someone tries to convince him of something that isn't incredibly right-wing, it's like, goblins should actually womp 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 womp.
To be fair, he is the old man of the group.
Yeah, that's true. You are
in
the
terms
old
of the
man
party.
set in your ways. Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
But hopefully we're going to change that.
Are we though? What is Nualia gonna do that's gonna change that opinion of her?
No, but maybe the
She's
party
dead.
might change
She's
that
gone.
opinion.
Huh?
Party might change him of that opinion.
Why?
That's actually a good point.
You're still stopping dooms.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted her to, technically speaking, if you wanted Nualia to suffer eternally, you would not finish the last doom.
Yeah, but then that puts Sandpoint in danger, sir.
Yeah.
So,
and the only one in this party that knows that is Sindera and Evander. Everyone else has changed.
That's true. That's true. Westinson's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's not dead. Yeah.
I hope not. Nevada likes
Yet.
Novander's shed explodes.
All right.
We're
Well,
s-
before we
we're
kick off in
supposed to
today's
say-
session and get this ball rolling, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, if you were in the audience and hearing this message, you guys, that's right, you are freaking legends. Thank you so much for being here. The real Doom was the friends we made along the way. IT. That was a good one. I like that one. Yes, Doom is where we find this place. And of course, guys, if you are here watching the stream and having a good time with us, we have a number of ways for you to play around and have a bit of fun with us as well. I don't like games where, we're broadcasting and no one can really do anything about it. It's fun to watch stuff, but it's fun to be a part of things too. So we have a number of ways that you in the audience who are watching live can have a bit of fun with us as well. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time in order to redeem channel point rewards, inspiration, insight bonuses, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, all these cool things. They're all free. Just watch the shows and earn channel points, and Bob's your uncle. Just use them when you want. Now, also subscribers, you do earn channel points a little quicker, so don't hesitate to give us that subscription and help us out, because not only does it help Dag out, but also it gives you more channel points to play around with, so there you go. But for those of you who do have some monetary income that you want to send Dag's way, a lot of it will go towards the survival checks that I normally do during the month. We have hit our Dag survival check for the month, which is amazing, which means we are now in the Dag of Holding, and for this month, we're actually running a very special promo for the next few days, and that is, for every Dag of Holding we get, which of course is a magic item provided to the group that hits the $100 threshold, we're also going to be giving a player at every single one of my tables a secret fighting art. We've already hit our first secret fighting art for each of the tables, so that's awesome. But yeah, we're going to add another one because that's what I want to do. So there you go. Now, the money donation things up here. Ba-bam, there they are. First of all, for $5, you can get a hero points or a jinx point. Hero points are the red marks. They can be used for staving off killing blows, rolling with advantage, or asking the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules. Jinx points are purple marks that I get, which can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, you can roll a plot twist, which is a draw from a deck of random narrative plot twists that I have right here. I basically take a card and I will insert said card into the adventure. Alternatively, if you want something a little bit more immediate, I will roll on the roll and play table book, which will allow me to just generate random encounters, random events, just some stuff happens. For $20, you can give some of the coveted golden natural 20 because natural 20s are good. We like them. That's how we do. So yes, natural 20 for that 20. We then have our $50 donation, which of course is a boss buff, which grossly increases the difficulty of an encounter the group is facing. It may also change the parameters of victory, make bad guys harder, make the terrain difficult, throw a busload of nuns that are on fire into the mix. Whatever we decide, that's what we go for. Or, alternatively, that $50 can go towards a draw of the Harrow deck. Now, the Harrow deck is a deck of fortune-telling Varisian cards that, each of which have a fortune that is prophesized within. After saying the fortune, the group will have an opportunity to try and fulfill or reject that prophecy, and upon doing so, will earn a boon, magic item, and secret fighting art from the entity in the card, which is awesome. Last but not least, we have our secret menu item, which is, of course, a secret. We tell our audience once, and that's about it. So, the secret menu item for today is going to be quite fun. I am going to give Artemis some nonsense. What is this nonsense, you ask? I am going to give Artemis the fun task of... Artemis will be forbidden from uttering a word or phrase. You will decide whatever that word or phrase is. Should that word or phrase be ever uttered by Artemis or his player... they will be transformed into a random animal. This animal may be a woodland animal, a domestic animal, they might be a giant animal. But you, the audience member, will get to decide what that word is. And yes, did I hear, can I choose that word while he's playing? Abso-freaking-lutely. Now, this word changes every day. It is a new roll every single day, and we will allow the audience members to decide what that word happens to be. Now, I'm going to be fair. We can't say things like roll, for example, or initiative, like certain key things that have to be said, like as an obligatory part of gameplay. These are not words that can be used, but any other word. You could say the word house, for example. And if that's it, then Artemis may no longer say the word house for the day. Should they happen to say it, they turn into a thing. And yes, Artemis can use it to their advantage. If they wish to turn into a random animal for some reason, then they can just say the word anyway. Will it turn them into different animals? Absolutely. How long does it last? 1 hour as said animal. Actually, let's say 10 minutes as said animal. I think 1 hour is a bit of a long time. But yes, 10 minutes as said animal, and that is what will happen. So there you go. We have all the cool random stuffy there's. Okay. Now, before we kick off,
like it.
Yes. What was that?
I like it.
You like it?
Let's
Good.
do it.
Excellent. It's a throwback to the one we did for Extinction Curse, where if you lied, you turned into a goose.
I remember that one.
Yeah. All right. So let's see who gets the secret fighting art for today. We have. Oh, does anyone have the secret fighting art before I roll it, or as I roll this?
I think we've all got general group ones.
General
from
group
way
ones.
back
Okay,
when.
cool. So, number 2, Artemis. Look at that. Straight away. Artemis, your secret fighting art. Now, you have been a master of Korbslani and the Fae and stuff like that. Let's give you the ability to... Ooh, I like this. I'm going to give you a new ability. You have the ability to dream walk, meaning during any rest cycle, you'll be able to add double your level as temporary hit points to any number of individuals whose dream you visit. Now, you can choose to keep a portion of those temporary hit points you give or provide them. So at the moment you're like, level 7?
Mhm.
So that'd be 14 temporary hit points. Now you could choose to give that 14 temporary hit points to someone whose dream you're visiting or keep it for yourself. But it will involve you entering their dream and engaging with whatever it is that player is dreaming with. We'll create a little scene, we'll have a little bit of role play and stuff like that. And if the role play is good, if it is good and fun and energetic, both of you will receive that bonus instead of you having to split it between multiple.
Nice.
Or alternatively, you can dump it all on one person. You can distribute the temporary hit points however you would like. So this is going to be called Dreamweave Armor. Dreamweave Armor. So there you go. Oh, well,
Endeavor not to forget this one.
Well, IT, thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated nonetheless. I will say this, though. The secret menu item, because it is, of course, the pricier of our things, if you wish to rally the troops together in chat to combine a donation to make that choice, you may also do that as well. It doesn't all have to come from one person if you guys agree to something. But there you go. That is the thing. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Then,
think so.
without any further ado, we return once more to the shimmering turquoise seas of the Varisian coastline, where the town of Sandpoint sees another beautiful day as Blix and Cinderial have managed to successfully return from a private adventure in which they managed to recover a very special apothecary bee for the local beekeeper. After the destruction of his beehive at the hands of the dragon turtle, he is now able to rebuild and re-establish his small hive, and with the new apothecary bee, open up not only a honey shop, but also a potion shop as well, where our heroes will be able to gain a discounted rate on any variety of potions. A very, very needed boon, since Alba Polka, the previous apothecary, was accused and found guilty of trying to work with the Midnight Dawn and poison the town and replace them with clones of themselves who had their brains replaced by intellect devourers. There was a lot that happened with him. Anyway, that aside, it is about 3 or 4 p.m. when Cindariel and Blix, you make your way towards the Temple of Sandpoint. The others have not yet returned, and you started to grow worried when all of a sudden a telltale wave of energy emanates from below the cathedral, where Artemis, Sato, and Navander return from the pit, having used one of the telepads from within the network of these little rune well things. Emerging up from the basement, you all see each other and convene in front of the cathedral, catching up on what you had seen and what you had been doing. Cindariel and Blix, of course, mentioning the lair of the Sandpoint Devil that they had discovered, and of course, maybe the quest with the bees. Artemis, Sato, and Evander discussing that they had waited and continued to hear the sounds of the Sandpoint Devil beneath them, and choosing to go and get someone to heal them rather than going and fighting the creature ill-prepared. The scene is now yours as you gather.
Oh, I'm glad you're safe. Hope you
Glad
weren't-
you're safe, Daryl. I don't know if the Sandpoint Devil has the same taste as the previous one.
A fiery cooked meat.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Yours specifically.
It seemed to like having Blix under its feet.
That would...
And I think we just lost Matt.
Oh no! I mean,
That's right. Okay.
Whispers to
Good for
Cindariel,
future
just
reference.
Cindariel keeps our secret.
Do you want to try that again, Matt? Because you froze through most of that reply.
Yeah. That might be good for future reference.
Not
If
for me
the-
when he was the one trying to protect me at the time.
Okay. Navander
managed-
looks ominously at
we managed to get out okay though. To my quick thinking, we found a teleporter down below and it brought us back here. And I'm gonna have to make a deception check.
At least it's better than you rather than Sandero trying to lie about how we got out of there.
Oh, come on.
Natural one.
Listen,
Blix is full of it.
damn it. Son of a bitch. Come on.
Blix is like, so there I was, single-handedly, like, digging through the dirt when I found a magic portal. That magic portal took me to Candy Mountain, where I ate all the candy. Then, because my candy eating skills were so good, the god of candy said, hey, you can go back to Sandpoint now, and take Cindariel with you. And I was like, yeah, thanks, Candyman. Do you think I'm like the best archer in the world? And Candyman was like, yeah, you are the best archer in the world. And then he sent me here and he said, by the way, tell that Navander, if he ever eats candy again, it'll be poison and he'll die.
So where'd you find the drugs?
Or some sort of hyperbole of this very long-winded, very unbelievable story.
uh, but yes, we know where the Sandpoint Devil is now, so we can go all take care of it and be heroes.
Woo.
Alex, you've got a lot of desire to be a hero. It's like there's not a lot of money in being a hero.
I want to live in Sandpoint. I hate living in those caves. It's a lot nicer on the surface.
Good point.
Also, now there's honey because I've never had honey, and now I want to make sure the honey stays safe, and every other thing that I find amazing in this town of Sandpoint. So, If that means changing the people's idea of goblins, so be it.
You could look at it another way, Sato. If he likes it up here, maybe he could be one of your employees at the glassworks.
I was thinking about that. The goblins might actually, and he's saying this very quietly to Cinderio, the goblins might actually be a very reasonably priced labor source if people don't want to hire them.
Well, I hope you'd want to hire them.
I was going to say, I wonder how they would be with hot objects.
But yeah. I mean, to be honest, I don't know how the two of us got out of there. I'm still a bit of a blur on that. But I mean, someone tells me that his reaction is, well, let's just say he's a new friend and lover of honeybees. Let's just leave it at that.
The name. As soon as you say the word bees, I flinch.
I'm assuming you want to rest. I mean, I'm just hoping that you didn't spend too long trying to find us.
Well, we waited up there we waited down there for a little bit, waiting to see if you'd come back or not.
Yes.
Glad to see that you didn't get eaten and you didn't die down there, so that way we can keep going. Don't need to hire a new healer.
And you said you know where the Sandpoint Devil is now?
You all
Yes,
do.
it was-
You recall the pit that they fell into from where you were. It was literally where they ended up after they'd fallen into the pit.
Yes.
It was
Yes,
eating piles of bones.
Yes. It was trying to rebuild a body, Navander.
Rebuild the body.
But yeah.
It didn't have any flesh on it. The bony horse.
Oh, it's skeletal, is it?
Hmm?
Well, it'll save me butchering it once we take it down.
Yes, it did seem to have a large supply, at least from what we saw very briefly.
A large supply of bones or flesh?
Bones.
I think it
It didn't have any flesh.
No. In terms, so now I was trying to describe the mounds that basically we landed in and you tried to hide, which was the bones and bodies and everything else that we're slowly trying to consume to rebuild its body.
Maybe we should head down there sooner than later. If we can get to it before it's completely rebuilt, we might have an advantage.
Good pick, Artemis. We need something that'll stop fire affecting us so much there. Maybe Misha has something like that.
Without trying to be too obvious, but might actually be, Cindero's hand immediately flicks down to the sword, almost subconsciously.
So you hand it to me? Sorry, I didn't. Part of that didn't come through. I didn't hear what that.
Cindero's hand goes down to the hilt of the sword. Obviously, you know, because of the thing.
Yeah.
But it's like almost a reflex.
Mm-hmm.
Which means...
Oh, sorry.
No, that's for Sandero. We can
Yeah.
be vague,
Oh,
but
yeah,
we
I was-
also need to
Yeah.
complete the thought. I put my
Well,
hand
it's-
on my sword.
It was the
Okay.
reflex when he said things that potential, and it was the oh shit, and it was reflex went down to the sword because, unbeknownst to obviously the ones that don't know, she got a sword that can potentially eat fire, but she doesn't want to admit it to, especially to Navander, considering what happened in the catacombs where we were last week.
Is that why you're not? Why you wouldn't reveal that? I mean, why would you not
So
reveal you have a counter for fire?
Because Sandera doesn't want to admit to Navander that she released the devil, or that arson
Well, I
demon.
mean, you don't have to admit that bit.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still say I can counter fire. I'm a fire mage, and I've now acquired a new fire spell that allows me to absorb fire.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, it might have a way, but it does rely on me being upfront,
I don't like
potentially
that.
bait again.
You know,
I can help with that a little bit, but not today. It would have to be tomorrow.
IT2 said the reason Cinderial doesn't mention the sword because she doesn't want Navander to lick it.
It's spicy. Right.
Yeah,
wait a minute,
Nawali is the weird one.
Well, Scenario, if it would help you, because if you do have to get up front and use the spell in essentially a close range kind of situation, I could potentially give you an opening.
How?
I mean, I don't.
Oh, Neil. You're so sweet.
I'm trying to role play it. It's not coming out great.
What are you trying
probably-
to say?
I was going to say, you probably want to do it the other way. He said, use Sandera, and you can be the one that creates the openings for us to take it down. Play it the other way.
True, yeah. Well, you could, if you get in there and get rid of its source or whatever you do for the fire counter, it could help us take it down a lot quicker. Specifically me, but the rest as well.
That's a big claim. That's a very big claim.
Oh,
Have you ever fought a Sandpoint devil before, kid?
yes, actually,
You have. Have you defeated
yes. No, but I've encountered it, so that's close enough.
one? Right. I still don't like the idea of you getting up in front, Sindara. Don't you think once already was enough?
Do you
That's
have to
fine,
be at the
actually.
front?
Perhaps you should
You've
also
noticed.
follow up on Navander's first suggestion and go visit Mesha to see if we can get potions that will help with this equation.
That sounds like a good plan too, but remember, I'm not a distance person, so I will be up close and personal with whatever we're dealing with. If Sindariel is with me, perhaps I can help.
All that practice at the glossary would also help make sure you're somewhat resistant to hot things, right? To heat. You'd practically be fire immune at this
Wish.
point.
So he looks at his burns. No, not so far, but perhaps Crystal might have something.
All right. Now, if potions are what you are after in order to try and deal with the heat, you do recall something very pertinent to that, Sindariel and Blix. And that is that you have recently acquired someone who can make potions. Or should I say something that can make potions?
Yes, we could go. We could go talk to. Oh my god! I thought I wrote his name
The
down.
beekeeper.
Or no, his. Yeah.
Gavin.
Actually, no, I would have his name down. Gavin. Pretty sure I had it. I have all their. Actually, I have the important town place names. Yeah, Gavin Galen.
Yep.
Yeah, he would just know him as Gavin because
Yep.
he's new
We
to town,
can
so.
go see
we can
Gavin
go see Gavin.
because
He acquired a bee that can make potions and stuff.
I've heard
Don't
sillier reasons to go.
What?
We found he asked us for help in finding his bee, or finding a bee queen, and we found an apothecary bee.
One might say you bequeathed it to him.
Yeah. What
And
the
Dag
mysterious
beats
voice said.
himself. Punishment.
What the
Ah,
mysterious voice in the sky said.
Don't worry,
Crowning
Evander. We just
achievement of a pun, Dag.
don't worry, Evander. It was all part of
Sorry.
feeling bad since we destroyed his apiary when we dealt with the dragon turtle rampaging through town.
Is he any good?
Any
The bee,
good? Look at this. And I'll show him one of these greater potions of healing.
All right.
I mean,
Well, I guess we can go see what the buzz is about.
all right. Gathering up your stuff, you begin to make your way towards the old light, in the shadow of which the apiary has been remade. Already, several hives have been constructed, and the sound of the bees lingering in the air is a constant droning sound. As you begin to get closer, Blix, make a will save.
I knew it. 19.
19. You manage to steel yourself and press forward, regardless of your fear of bees. After a short period of
If
time,
it's a success, critical success, so I'm actually okay.
very well. That's
I
what I said.
bravery. Yeah. Okay, I'll go.
So anyway, Gavin, who is tending to the bees, sees you approach. Greetings and well met. I was not expecting to see you again so soon.
Sorry,
yes,
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
yes, near to us. Your bees wouldn't happen to be something that is able to help resist some hot temperatures, fire, perhaps.
Can my bees resist hot temperatures?
Or at
I've
least
never
cre-
tried.
cre-
I
cre-
don't set my bees on fire. Why?
Sorry. At least create honey extract that would do that sort of thing for us.
A honey extract that would set bees on fire?
We're
It's a
wondering
very
if they
specific
could.
type of honey.
We're wondering if we could get a substance that we could use to make potions of fire resistance.
Fire resistance.
I think is what it's called.
Oh yes, no, of course. Provide me with the right ingredients for the potion, and I can mix it in with the smoke. Then after about an hour or two, we should have plenty.
What would we need?
That's not-
I'm not sure. I'm not a potion maker.
Oh, okay. Well, that's you must know someone.
Misha is a good choice, of course. You could also just ask around town, see if there is anyone.
Yeah.
So I was going to look at Cinderella and say, would your friend Misha have knowledge of this?
We should certainly be able to mix things up. I suspect we might need. She might send us out for various things, and I hope she have things in her shop.
Shall we
Right.
take a look?
They
All
start heading over to Misha's.
Very well. You begin to head over to Misha's. Misha.
So as before we head off, right? So Navander walks up and he was like, "Oh yeah, you should train Misha." And Navander goes, "Right." Turns around, goes to wishes.
Yeah, but Misha also wouldn't have a potion. Misha would be like, I don't make potions. I have herbs. I'm a
Yep.
herbologist. If I could spit in a handful of green and then rub it into the wound, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I'll do that. As you arrive at Misha's as you arrive at Misha's shop, the smell of fresh herbs is pretty much everywhere. She has gathered some fresh supplies recently and sees you enter. Oh, welcome. It's good to see you all again. What can I help you with today? Hello, tiny goblin.
Hello.
Hey, Misha. I'm wondering if you had any ingredients to help with resisting fire or heat or anything like that.
I do have a few things. Let me just go check my inventory.
Amazing.
She
Thank
heads
you.
behind the counter and pulls out several small reeds that are bound together, as well as some burnt cinnamon. Ties them all together. I believe these should suffice. Why are you looking for something to brew?
Yes.
Well then, here, take some of this as well. She kind of adds a few different other bits and pieces to it. Now, when potions are made with this particular concoction, it will give you fire resist 10.
Whoa!
However, in addition to fire resist 10, once per dose that you've swigged, you may use the spell Eat Fire as a reaction.
Whoa. I get to eat fire? Whoa.
Hey, Misha, how you feeling? Are you doing okay?
Well, I'm doing as well as I can. Obviously, without Peyton here, it's a little quieter.
Yeah, it is. It can be hard. It can be very hard. You know, you can come by for dinner whenever you like. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Navander. But I'll be okay. I just need to busy myself and try not to think about it. He did kind of force marriage on me at some point or another, so, I don't
He
have
was
to
not the
think.
smartest man, was he?
No, he was not. But he was a good man.
If you need anything, let me know.
Yeah, I will. All right, and in a roundabout way, you leave Misha's, head back to the beekeeper. The beekeeper gets all of the ingredients and places it into his smoker before blasting his queen with said smoke. He tells you to come back in an hour, and he will have the potions ready for you. You will have a total of 4 potions made.
Ooh.
Which, because these are the first that he is trying out, will be on the house.
Oh, sweet.
There you go. All right.
I say Nirvana get one because I think he's very weak to fire.
Yep. If you guys will want to take one apiece, because there's got other ways to resist fire currently already.
Wait, whoa. You can deal with fire and resist fire, Sandaro?
Maybe.
A little bit.
No bit.
Wow. You must be getting some great brews from Sauron then.
Yeah. For reference, there's currently got resist 15 fire.
Sandaro looks at the potions. What is this trash?
But yeah, with there being 4, so if you each want to take one, Sundar will not object.
Okay. I will grab one.
I'll take one too.
And how long do they last?
They will last 10 minutes.
Oh, not bad.
Actually, you know what? Hold on, give me a second. Let me just.
It'll last anywhere between
Baldur's
1
Gate 3
round
rules
and 9 hours.
till the end of the long rest.
Yada yada yada. 1 hour.
Damn. Nice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think while we're
Saddle-
waiting, Blix gets a
while
jar
we're
for
waiting,
me.
Saddle's actually going to have a little chat with was it Gareth? Was that your name?
Gareth? The
Or
beekeeper?
sorry, not Gareth. What was the beekeeper's name?
Gavin.
That's my other character, Gavin. See, these G names, I get confused. Gavin was it? My name is Sado. What are you storing your honey in for sale and for storage?
Oh, I just these mason jars. I recycled them.
Okay. I'm working to get the glassworks back up and operating. So
Well, that would be a most
if,
fortuitous task. We have long since needed the glassworks to be up and running. We mostly import our glass from Magnamar now, and it is getting a bit expensive. That's why we have the recycling.
well, we will hopefully be able to offer you something locally soon.
Oh, amazing! Well, be sure to come and see me first thing once you get up and running. I would love to now that I have an apothecary bee, I would love to be able to bottle not only the honey but the potions that I'll be producing as well.
If you have anything particular in mind, perhaps send a note over to the glassworks, and we will see what we can do about manufacturing something.
Awesome!
Specific.
I'll make sure to make time to do this.
Thank you.
Good on you, Sato. Cultivating your business.
He is a bookkeeper. So,
All
are
right.
we heading back in tonight or now?
We
I would
gotta
suggest first thing in the
fight him.
morning.
He's currently building himself up. Like he could be done in the morning.
Are you going to be mentally aware enough to try and tackle this thing tonight? We only just got away from it last time.
You see Sato going, okay, I may be more tired in the morning, but we shall try.
Are I going to comment
Oh,
on your
yeah.
nightlife?
Depends on Crystal.
You and Crystal spending some time together, huh?
You could say that.
Many restless nights?
Well, it's only been one night so far, and there was no sleep involved.
Of course, of course, of course. Well, I don't want to keep you and your friend waiting.
You'll notice that he's not looking very enthusiastic about the idea.
Oh, take some red wine.
Make the evening pass
Sure.
more gently.
Blix whispers to Zendara, Sato's dating the waitress?
Something like that.
Good on him. I just give a thumbs up to Sato. Yeah.
Well, if we're taking this to a vote or contemplation, I would prefer to go in the morning. But if the
Yeah.
people wish to pursue it tonight,
No, if you need rest, it'll be better if you have the rest. You're an important part of the team. And we need you fresh and ready to go for it.
Yeah,
That's some
Daryl.
stuff-
It said Daryl. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's some stuff I can do here in town for a little bit longer. I want to catch up with Weston since it's been a while. See how it's on up.
And if Sandero needs to get her mind ready to be front and center in front of this terrifying creature, then she should get all the rest she needs. Isn't that right, Sandero?
And as you're saying that, Cinderella's just staring into space, thinking of effectively coming face to face with her ongoing nightmare, which is basically what this creature has been. Yeah, someone tells me I need to prepare to face that thing again. I just hope this will be the last time I ever see that creature.
hopefully it is. I will pack up and head to the tavern.
All right.
Mhm.
Artemis packs up and begins to make their way towards the tavern. Sato, I presume you make your way towards the glassworks.
Yep.
Yep,
Indeed.
Cinderella off to the cathedral.
I'm
Sandero
gonna
is
follow
off to the
Sandero.
cathedral. Sorry, what was that?
I'm gonna follow Sandero because I want to talk to her.
Very well. You go to follow Sandero.
Navander will head to his shed that's turned into a workshop.
All right. And as you do so, now this is going to be the rest cycle, as it were. Is anyone going to do anything specific, or is everyone happy to just kind of say that you're just taking some downtime activities here and there before the next day?
Well, I do want to talk to Sandero, so it's but it shouldn't take like too long. So
It doesn't take as long as you want. This is your scene.
okay.
Yeah, all right.
sure.
Cool.
Yeah. So once Sandero and I get to the cathedral, right before we get in there, I just like, hey, Sandero, and I just kind of like almost pull her her dress a little just to get her attention, because she seems to be thinking about other things still. So Sandero,
Yeah, so yes.
hey, listen, you're gonna do fine tomorrow. You got that cool ass sword. It's gonna do you good. Um, just don't think about it too much. You'll be fine.
It's easier said than done when that creature has been hunting you for a long time, even getting into your nightmares itself.
Ah,
I mean,
okay.
the last time we fought it, it dragged me up into the air and I fell.
Oh, you've actually fought in one before. Ooh. Wait, that thing didn't have wings when we saw it, did it?
It did.
Oh, it did. Okay. And he's just like, I didn't know it could fly though. I just kind of imagined just fire.
Well, it was in a contained cavern down there, so it probably didn't feel the need to try and fly off because it wasn't in space. But if that thing gets out in the open, then
That would be bad news. There would be so much fire.
to be fair, it was the Vander that actually saved my life that time. He actually caught
He
me on
was?
his yeah, he caught me on his Griffin Maizu.
He has a griffin?
A hippogriff.
Peppergriff,
A
sorry.
hippogriff?
I knew it was
It's a
bad.
bigger horse with wings and a beak.
Well, yes, so that's part of the order that he's with.
Blix is all of a sudden a lot more worried. But hearing that Navander had helped you fight that and get away from it. Blix is giving it a thought, but he knows still what he needs to do. And he just tells you, well, look, like I was saying earlier, I actually am quite good with the bow, as an archer. I, oh my god, what is his name again? Gurlunk. Gurlunk has taught me how to use it. And when we were in the cave together, we would kind of use each other to help give each other advantages. Like, he would shoot something in its weak spot, it would give me an opening. I would shoot the same thing in a weak spot, give him an opening. Kind of bounce back off each other like that. I could do the same thing for you if you'd like. I could create an opening shooting a weak spot. I know horses' weak spots. We've targeted a lot of horses before in the caves, if there were cave horses. But in general, things with quadrupedic thingies, we would, they usually have the same weak spot right behind the kneecap. So, or right in the knee. So I figured, well, if I get a shot off on it, maybe it'll help you get a strike in with your sword.
Now, above table,
Mm-hmm.
try and appreciate how I'm going to handle this one. So, the energy I'm feeling coming from Blix, I'm going to translate this. Correct me if I'm wrong with this translation, Neil, by the way.
Mhm.
As effectively one of those kids, the teenagers,
Mhm.
trying to say that they can do all this stuff. They'll say she's watching the orphanage. Is that the energy I'm trying to get from Blix at this point?
Before you go into the orphanage?
Well, no,
Yeah,
the
like-
kids in the orphanage saying that, oh yeah, we can go out and make the money and make our lives better again. Is that the? I'm just trying to get the feel for
That
for the
is
energy.
that is the energy that Blix kind of gives off in general. He is
Okay.
very excitable, and but when he talks about the things he can do, he actually believes he can do it.
Yeah, okay. So keep that in mind with how I'm responding. I just want to say that.
Yeah, okay.
So Sandero, having dealt with the kids in the orphanage for quite a while, goes, yes. I'm sure you'll be lots of help down there. I hope I can help with whatever it is that you think you're going to be able to do.
And I hope I can help you take down this Sandpoint devil.
Yes. Well, I hope you can rely on me. Someone tells me I won't be the one that will create the openings.
Well, I mean, it goes both ways, but let's just say if you want to, just wait till I shoot and then you go for the strike.
Are you trying to just explain your mechanic?
Yeah,
Neil?
that's what
No.
I feel.
Because it's
But-
coming across
Like,
really
I tell
really
you.
heavily like that.
I don't.
Yeah.
Would you? I mean, if you tell me what you want, then I can help you.
Okay,
With it.
I want to explain to Cindereal that being able to help her with her weakness with weapons, I could create an opening for her. If she waits till after I shoot it,
So wait. So what weakness with weapons?
Well, it's just so with the sniping duo dedication,
Uh-huh.
when I hit a target, my sniping duo partner gets a bonus equal to my weapon attacks damage dice. So because my bow has striking on it, it has 2. So she would get a +2 to hit. If then she hits it, when it comes to my turn, I would get a bonus based on her weapon's striking damage dice.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
So,
But we have to make that
this
connection
is
as a duo.
So the way to go about that, you want to go into a show don't tell for like 99% of when you want to do this sort of stuff, it's a show don't tell. So imagine if I sat down and just explained very, very clinically all of my powers and abilities, right?
Right.
Ultimately, it's me just rattling off words.
Okay.
If Blix wanted to train with Cindereal, hey Cindereal, do you want to go and practice some like maneuvers in combat? I know that there's a training yard over in the barracks. We can go and practice a little bit. And then that way you're actually building that rapport and you're actually building that connection. If you simply just kind of like, what's the word? If you just kind of like talk about it all the time, you're not really kind of building that rapport, you know. So show don't tell, because otherwise you're just very slowly reading your.
Yeah, you need to build up the muscle memory as a fighting duo between each other, feeding off each other.
Didn't know how to go about saying that in the thing. So, so what Blix would actually say that is, would you maybe like to go train with me, and like I could show you what I'm talking about? We can maybe come up with some maneuvers to help you get a good swing in, possibly.
So this is where it gets confusing, because obviously we got Cinderella with the sword, but she's not actually a melee fighter.
Right.
She's not actually seen her use the sword.
It's just because in this normal sense, you know, like we have this sword that might help, but right. I got you.
Yeah. I think above the table, this sword is actually a defense, not going to be an offense. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
Above the table.
So Schoolia, he's asking the other way around. He's not asking to help you. He's asking you to help him as part of the sniper duo combo.
Right. That wasn't how I was.
I know. It's not what he's been saying the entire time. That's why I'm
sorry.
I know.
Yeah.
He wants me to create the openings for him.
Correct.
Instead.
Yeah, but there's also a benefit for you training with him, because it means you'll get the benefit of, you'll get it vice versa based on that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm understanding the thing correctly.
Yes. Yep. It works both ways, so.
Yeah. Now, assuming we have time, since we're in the night downtime, which was when we were going to be resting, to prepare to work first thing in the morning. Now, the question I would have, especially to you, Dag, is, isn't that the sort of thing that you'd build up over the course of a several day type training?
He already has the ability. We're just role playing a little bit of it, so it'll take time to perfect it. But ultimately, yes, it will. Take a little bit of time to get there.
Very well. Then we'll just have Cinderella agree, because in essence, it's also going to be a way to take our mind off actually facing it, as she just practices.
Okay, very well.
All
right. Anyone else doing anything, or are we again still just going into the downtime stuff?
I would like to have a chat with Westonson if that's possible.
That's up to John.
Sure.
All right.
November heads back.
I mean, I'm the one living in your shed, so.
All right, Navander, you head back, and lo and behold, Westonson is still in the lab doing his work.
Hey.
Navander pulls out a tankard with the jug, a pair of tankards and a jug. You want a drink?
Yeah, I'll partake, perhaps. That's the occasion.
Tomorrow we're going to go hunting for Sandpoint devils.
Didn't we kill that one already?
Well, yeah, but apparently it came back. Apparently there's a ritual that makes a Sandpoint devil out of a person if they kill someone or sacrifice someone associated to the start of the town or something. I don't know. It's magic bullshit.
You did magic bullshit.
You don't have to. Yeah, but sometimes it's. Yeah, it's fine. Here, have a drink.
Yeah. So what can I help you with?
Now, with all the fumes that are coming out of my workshop, I have to assume you got something building in here, right?
I got a few things in the works. I have these. Now, Dag, quite a long time ago, I took some of that obsidian
Mm-hmm.
from the enclosure, and I made obsidian fire arrows for Navander.
I do recall.
So I will, yeah, I have cooked up these a while ago. I'm sure they'll be next to useless against the Sandpoint Devil, but perhaps another thing.
I'll give him a shot against anything else that came through. I mean, we fought mushrooms. Mushrooms, like
The archer's giving him a shot.
things. It was, yeah.
Just stringing you along with the puns, making you quiver in anticipation.
Yeah, well, you know me, always wanted to land a joke.
Anyway,
It's not your average pun.
No,
Jesus.
hit that on the bullseye.
yeah, yeah. All right, we should really get to the point here. Are you still doing okay here, Westonson?
Mostly, I'm been kind of eyeing a vacated shop down at the docks, but because I feel like I've been posing a bit, but people mostly leave me alone. I noticed there's a bit of confusion in the household the other day. Didn't want to interfere.
Yeah, you can say that again. The Clarn, well, the
I noticed a
Shillelagh
lot of
that
confusion in the household the other day.
yes. There was a. You remember the Shillelagh we rescued from that boat? The one that got hit in the back of the head, went back to Fort Rannoch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's just come home with some of her memory restored. Which would be a
Found
good,
another one there.
which would be a good thing. But apparently Sindari was keeping a secret from me. She was being kept up in the cloning vats. I don't know which one is which.
It shouldn't be too entirely difficult to determine. I mean, one has one set of memories and another one has another set of memories. You talk to them and you discuss events that occurred. You were there for some of the Shillelagh events that would be probably the clone, since it's unlikely that they would have kept a copy to reproduce in the cloning machine.
Maybe.
If that is the opinion you came here looking for.
I'm just after some advice. It's a hard thing. It's some of her memories were copied, so I don't know how far back those memories were copied from. If the worst part is that one of them only has a few months. So in either case, I'm gonna have to watch a Shillelagh fall apart for me, which is not a pleasant thought.
On the slightest. Well, if you ever need to find the bottom of a barrel, I'll be here.
I'm here, bud. That's why I'm here. Come, drink.
I'll push your drink off to the side. I'll go over to a cabinet, open it up, and you see lined with these old ship bottles. Pull down rum and vodka and alcohol.
Now you're talking, my friend. Now you're talking.
Forgetting tomorrow.
Going tomorrow.
So, for the time being, you drink you make merry, and you for a moment try to forget the turmoils that you are currently challenged with. As the night goes on, Sato, you've made your way to the glassworks. The crystal dragon is tapping her feet, angry that you've taken so long to return. She looks at you and says, "Do you believe this to be some kind of game? That perhaps you should simply disappear from time to time as the mood fancies you?"
I do have other business and things to look after.
Other
well as attempt
businesses?
to grow the
Other
business.
businesses? Like what? What other business? What could be more important than the revival of the glassworks?
There are some people who helped me to get here that I owe a debt to, and they have disappeared in poor circumstances. So I'm attempting to find them and bring them back, and hopefully they may even be able to assist here once back. I've
Oh.
also been looking for potential customers and considering some labor sources, because I'm not going to be able to do this all on my own, even with your help.
And have you procured these other workers? Have you secured these clients you speak of?
I'm exploring them at the moment. Not yet.
Well, explore on your own time. You'll be of no use if all you can do is talk about glass making but know nothing about it. Now, put on your apron and get back on those forges.
And he'll walk over and he will put on the apron.
Very nice.
And back at it.
Okay. So, as you do so, you are again ground to the bone when it comes to learning the glasswork stuff. You kind of learn that despite being a very strict teacher, a lot of what she is beating into you is practical uses of glassworking. You may now put law glass making, and did we give you a crafting rank?
You said that when we leveled up, you were going to give it to me.
Yes, very well. Yeah, that's still the case. So yes, but now you can also take a rank in law. Do we have what law do you have currently for your background?
That's a good question. What lore do I have? Just accounting.
Accounting? We're gonna go put law merchant into there as well. So you're gonna have more of a skill being a merchant. All right. The next morning arrives all too quickly as you all gain a long night's rest. Navander, you awaken with quite the splitting headache. Sindariel and Blix, you are conducting your training early in the morning. Artemis, where did you head off to? You went to the tavern.
Back to the tavern.
Yeah. Were you doing anything in particular in the tavern or just vibing?
I would be. I would sit down. I would open up my pocket library. I'd open up my staff. Books would be thrown across tables as I basically dived into researching temporal mechanics and getting back to the Fey realm.
You so you were basically burning the midnight oil for the most part and spent a bit of time just spent a bit of time kind of just doing your own research and studying magic and the portals into the Feywilds and stuff. So you're kind of a little tired, some bags around your eyes and stuff. Sato, likewise, you kind of got several band-aids on your hands from the burns from the glass and stuff as you return. So none of you really feel or look overly rested.
Second day in a row.
Nothing a little honey won't fix.
You begin to imbibe some honey.
Mm.
Now what?
Gather. Are we ready?
Don't speak so loud. Give it a minute.
I can speak louder if you want. That was as quiet as I could
No.
get. I said.
Sato's
Are
going to
we
reach into.
ready?
Sato's pulling out a thermos of coffee and he's offering some to Nathander.
As you shout, Nathaniel, you feel that splitting headache sort of coming back. The shouting sort of startles a few people in the tavern over the breakfast that you're enjoying or trying to enjoy.
Just shut your mouth, all right? Just shut the mouth. You don't have to shout. I'm right next to you. A whisper will be fine.
Oh my gosh. I am trying to be nothing but helpful. And you're giving me sass?
You're the one that shouted in my ear and disrupted everyone's breakfast. I know you're sitting at a level 10 energy. I want you to drop it by 7, okay?
What are you talking about? Scenario, am I being disruptful?
He's still shouting.
Sato is going to look at Blix and go, yes, you are being loud.
What?
Sonero looks around the rest of the room saying, yeah, you need an indoor voice, Blix. We don't want to annoy everyone else that's in the room.
How else am I going to keep myself awake, though?
Sato's going to hand Blix a coffee. Try this.
Oh, no, don't.
All right, make a will save.
25.
You're fine.
Okay.
You just hear this theme music for like 10 minutes.
It tastes like sparkles. It actually tastes like bitter chocolate. I like it.
Oh,
Not stuck in Michael's head.
Oh, that's not what I'm doing.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Is it worth trying to come up with a plan of attack? I mean, if we're trying to take down this devil, I'd rather not charge in blindly.
That's a good
If
idea,
possible.
Star. Tell me again, what did the terrain look like?
There were 2 mounds of skeleton-bones.
Thanks, Sadaro.
Sorry.
Well, there were various support pillars. There was appeared to be a way out through a little cavern tunnel. But otherwise, other than the roof that we fell through, pretty much a dead end. Not much raw cover.
Yeah, you
That
did
makes
see a
sense.
couple of caverns up above as well. This is for like flying out of the chamber. It's no use to you guys, but there are some aerial ingresses, should we say?
Okay.
How sturdy did the mounds look, Blix?
Like I could swim through them. I was trying, it didn't really go well. I'd say about 2 blixes high, maybe 3.
So sturdy enough to set up a sniping position, or not really?
Definitely.
Okay.
Except the flaming horse is about half the size of the stack. Maybe bigger. I couldn't tell. I was underneath him the whole time. He always looked big.
All right. If I Blix and Anonymous set up on the mounds and Daryl and Seto, you can take it and put it into the corner, right?
We should try.
All right, let's try that. See how that goes.
No, that stealthing doesn't work a lot. I tried to sneak around, it spotted me every time.
All right, we'll see how it goes.
Were you talking?
No?
Okay.
Good plan.
Just
Good
checking.
plan. Good strategy.
Why would I talk
Go,
around
go.
a flaming horse? Those things are terrifying just as horses. Like, a horse is terrifying.
Okay.
Vander will start heading off.
Yeah. All right.
Yep.
follow suit.
Sato made one thing for himself last night, which was a coffee flask, which he carefully fills up and stoppers and puts it into his bag to take with him.
Make a craft check.
Yeah.
If you fill it with
18.
coffee, it then shatters and all the coffee runs out.
Oh,
Oh, I was waiting for you to say you
No.
forgot to make it a thermos, and therefore the heat goes out and immediately burns your hand.
Oh yeah, that's it. No, thermal
starts licking
cracking.
the
So as
ground
soon
with
as he's
coffee.
put it in,
Yeah.
it just sort of...
Crystal, we
we
need
can't
to
waste the
practice more.
coffee.
Go get on it. Get practicing. What are you doing?
I need a short rest, and then I will work.
You
some
just
more.
had a sleep. Get back to it.
Did not have sleep.
Dragon with
You had sleep.
All right.
All right, to the pit.
You run away and you flee the tavern, making your way to the church, where in which you head below and into the portal. Now, I presume you guys wish to go back to where you came from before, or are you going further? Because keep in mind, you still haven't found those other missing people.
Correct. I think it'd be best to go further down instead of falling in a hole that could be 5 floors down.
Did you hear what I said,
And then-
Neil?
Yes.
What did I say?
Let's...
No, repeat it. It's very important here.
You said that, we could either go down to where we were
Mm-hmm.
and make our way more down to go find the people, or we could head down the shaft where the...
You're very close. That was I used all of those words. Absolutely, you are correct. I said I can either take you back to where you originally were, which was at the top of the shaft leading down to the lair,
Mhm.
or I could take you down a further lair to the bit where you actually fell to. However, remembering that the first lair, the way that you guys originally were, you are still missing those people you were looking for.
Yeah.
So, the question was whether or not you're going to go to this floor, which is floor 6, or if you're going to go to the next floor to where the devil is, on floor 7.
Sato wants to go looking for the other party. And will
Yeah.
express so.
I think that'd be a good idea, because they could help us fight the Sandpoint Devil.
Or we could simply get them out of danger.
Okay? So,
That too.
back to the way you came then.
Yeah.
Alright. So, back down onto the 6th floor of the pit, our heroes find themselves once again in the warm cavern that had the large hole in the floor. You know that somewhere down below you is the presence of the Sandpoint Devil, but for now, that is the least of your concern. The tunnel is filled with this kind of, again, very sulfuric, very charcoal kind of smell. And if you look to the east, there appears to be a very, very well-made and locked door.
I don't suppose any of you know how
Anybody?
to pick a lock? Or break the door down?
Yeah. With all the confidence completely unearned by book knowledge, I walk up to the door and pull out a painfully new looking set of thieves' tools. And I attempt to pick the door.
All right. Make a thievery check as you attempt to pick the locks.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Damn.
Wow.
For God's sake.
All right, let me just check this real quick.
untrained.
Yada. Is that not going to tell me what the lock is? Okay.
I did get a +9 on untrained above the table.
So
Defeat.
I'm not untrained. I have clever imposter and untrained improvisation, which means I get my level added to all the
You're-
skills, and at level 7 I can use trained in all of them.
Cool.
That's the arrogance that comes from book knowledge.
Sadow's impressed.
All right.
Nice work.
Yeah, with your very, very skillful hand, moving a variety of different dials and shapes, eventually you hear the sound of a heavy stone slat moving and disengaging the lock on the door, allowing you access to what looks to be a very well-turned tunnel. Now, the door that opens doesn't open like a normal door. It is a gear that rolls into a crevice nearby in order to allow you access forward.
Does it have a big number carved in the front of it with Vault Tech above it?
Yeah.
Gary.
And
I
then
see.
inside you see this big tunnel with only the word Gary written on every single surface. Anyway.
Hey, number 4 was here.
As you look inside, yeah, like I said, you hear the sounds of whirring gears that seem to be twisting and turning on their own. You may advance as you see fit.
Stride through.
All right. As soon as you stride through, you take notice of several large bipedal soldiers with this kind of coppery type of armor. One standing right adjacent to the door you had just opened. They had been the one who had wheeled the gear to one side, allowing you access, but has since turned and looked in your direction. It is confused as to who you are, why you're here, and what is going on. It instead decides to take out this quizzical frustration upon the fleshy creatures in front of them, as has their allies. So we're going to roll initiative here. There we go.
Do you want to remove the immobilized from Sandero? From
Nah.
No,
That there.
it's fine. She's not really here. She's still stuck in wherever swamp it was.
Back in the farm. Yeah, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just do this real quick.
Oh, God.
Okay, here we go. All right. So, top of the round, we're going to start with the constructs. First action, this one here is going to just use its fist and hit the nearest target, which is Cinderial.
What a crazy initiative roll from everyone.
All right. Cinderial, the first hit strikes you for 12 points of damage. Its second action, you watch as that fist then rotates to create a halberd in its fist, which it then uses to slash Cinderial. For another hit, dealing 12 points of damage. Alright, that is all of its turns. The Clockwork Soldier back here will 5, 10, 15 draw out his weapon and use his activated defense ability. All right. That one will move to here. And will ready an action to attack someone in range. And last but not least, this one will draw out a halberd, move, and attack Blix.
Ah!
For a solid hit, as it swings and strikes you with the top of the halberd for 13.
Ow.
Points of damage, bringing us to Cinderial. Sorry, I've just got the door. I'll be 2 seconds. Yeah, go over your turns, see if there's something you'd like to do. There is 3 of those large. In addition to the one that's open, there's 3 other gears that lead out of the room in different directions. All right, I'll be right back.
So Dario, remember what we practiced?
Okay. Just even have her sword out just then, which is going to be interesting.
There was a group of dwarves it's far north manufactured golems and automatons, and they're cold.
Yeah.
Devander, do you have a line of sight on him?
I have a line of sight on one of them, 2 of them, 3 of them actually, but a shot, maybe not. I'm gonna have to move into that space. Is there anything on the southern end of that corridor?
There's one
There's
over
another
here.
one down.
Right.
And a very large door.
What are they made of?
Gears.
They're
Wasn't it?
cogs.
No.
Yeah.
Metal?
Interestingly, they seem to open from this side, so well, at least this one did. So we might be able to have easier access to the other spots in this corridor once we
Decommission them? Decommission them.
decommission them. Assign them to the scrap heap.
Do you think they're associated with magic? I mean, I could lick one to see.
Oh, I don't think that's necessary. I'm pretty sure that they are. But metal tends not to walk on its own. Even clockwork devices tend to be some kind of arcane power source. So, yes, I don't think you need to lick them.
Alright. Well, if we can disable their magic thing, like whatever's powering them, if it's arcane in nature, it might disable them for a short period of time. Maybe?
That's a possibility. Yes.
So,
All right, Cinderial.
ready? Yep. So, Sandero will try to do her best to disrupt. Sorry, I'm probably losing the ability to talk just now. As much as she can by creating a haunting hymn in a cone, which I believe is going to hit the 3 in question.
All right, target them and drop it over.
So 1, 2, 3. Missing one. There we go.
Ooh, there's a critical failure, critical success, and a failure.
Okay, well, that should also work out the damage, at least.
All right, no damage to Clockwork Soldier 3, 14 damage to the one that had critically failed, and 7 damage to the one that failed normally.
No, typically, if this was a full creature, the Haunting Hymn would deafen this thing, but I'm guessing with these being constructs, that's not going to apply.
No, they're not immune to deafen.
Oh, okay.
They're immune to death effects, disease, doom, drained, fatigue, mental, non-lethal, paralyzed, sickened, and unconscious.
Okay, so it was number 1 that failed, so they are technically deafened. For a minute.
Alright, done. Also, yeah, number 1 critically failed, number 2 normal failed, if that makes a difference.
No, the deafened is just for the critical failure.
Right, okay, cool. Alright, you got one more action.
Well, she needs to make space for everyone else. And which means she's potentially going to take attacks of opportunity. As she will go across to this wall.
Alright, that will indeed cause 2 attacks of opportunity. Cinderial's first swipe. Oh, did not like that. That is poop, that is. But he just misses. The second one is going to go for Cinderial as well. That one is going to hit. As Cinderial, you are swept for 19 points of damage.
Ouch.
All right. So to clarify, you went from here to here?
Correct.
Yep, all right. Then that is everything. Cinderial, you're done. Blix, you're up next.
All right. Using my bow.
Mm-hmm.
Well, first action, I'm going to get in a point blank stance,
What does that do?
and then I'm going. It lets me. It essentially gives me a plus, or it doesn't give me the minus to hit if I have a volley weapon, and if I don't have a volley weapon, then I get a +2 to the damage instead.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a shot at this one next to me. Yeah. Whatcha? That
That's
is
a
a
critical
critical
hit.
hit. Heck yeah.
Very nice.
Whatcha?
Ooh, 28 points of damage. Reduced to 23 because it is made of a thick iron that seems to deflect some of the damage, but not a bad hit.
All right. And then a the roll. D100.
Mm-hmm. 35.
35.
No extra effects, I'm afraid.
Okay. And then I will take another shot for my last one.
Mm-hmm.
Because point blank stance is a one action. So, let me just double check it is. Point blank stance. Yeah, one action. Okay, so yeah, last shot.
All right, give it a go.
Yeah.
All right, your arrow flies loose and hits.
Dang, it's 15 points of damage.
Reduced to 10, but still a good hit.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my turn.
Very well. Next up is Navander.
Evander is going to draw his bow, and as it draws, a mystical bolt sits in the place of where an arrow would be. He is going to aim it and shoot it at the Clockwork Soldier 2. Is he going to attempt to cast Dispel Magic on it?
I see. Very well.
I assume, an Arcana check to see if it.
We need to hit first. Sorry, did you say you were casting it through your arrow?
No, it's not a spell strike. It's just describing
Oh,
how
right,
you
okay.
cast
Yep,
it. Yeah.
Nope, not to worry. Let me double check, because I
Please.
don't think there's anything that says that they are affected by Dispel Magic. It doesn't seem like there is, actually.
Okay.
Alright, so as you cast your spell and launch it in their direction, sadly, the magics that power this creature still appear effective enough to continue its movement.
They're not magic.
Well, they are
Allied
magic.
with lead.
Your spell doesn't work. It's
Yeah.
not a spell.
Yeah. It's not powered by spell. It's a thing that's not powered by a spell or something.
I think it's probably more accurate to say that it can't be dismissed. It's I think the way I'd view it is, think of it like a tapestry, right? You weave spells by using fabric in order to shape the spells into a particular pattern. Dispel magic disrupts that pattern. Some patterns can only be disrupted temporarily and will bounce back after a period of time. Some can be completely unraveled and removed. What you're looking at here is a bolt of wool or a bolt of cotton, you know? So you can't really untangle it or unwire it or something like that. It would give it shape. It's basically just feeding off the energy itself. And while Dispel Magic can remove a spell or dispel an effect, there is no effect or target or anything that is currently undergoing for existing, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, it's kind of like, I imagine just a well of magic.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So there's no, it doesn't, it has something in it that allows it to access and power, but it can't be.
Well, it would be a power source, but like it'd be like casting
yeah.
Dispel Magic on Cindereal and saying you can't access
Yeah,
spells
exactly.
because you have no magic in you. You know,
Yeah,
whatever
exactly.
reason that doesn't work for Dispel Magic is the same reason it doesn't stop these creatures. Yeah.
Fantastic. Then for his last action, he is going to shoot an arrow at
But I'm
the
glad
one
you got me
he
to
tried-
think about it though, because it's a very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's a very
It is,
interesting
isn't it?
concept. Yeah, because I mean, technically, yeah.
But importantly, we know that this is machine, not a like a monster from another realm or something.
Yeah, correct. There's
Yeah,
lots of things
exactly.
you've discovered.
Yeah.
It also has no buffs on it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not a summoned elemental or anything crazy
Yep,
like that.
Yep. Could be a metal. Could have been a metal elemental, but it's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Matt,
So,
what's the last
Nevada-
action?
Nevada sharing will share all that information that he sent through,
Yep.
and he'll try to hit it with an arrow.
All right, let's do it.
Choo!
Nice, solid hit.
All right.
How did you not crit on that?
I don't know. What's its A? Don't tell me it's AC, but is its AC like?
Wait, 5 or lower?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how I got.
I have a plus 18. He has a plus 16. I rolled an 18 on the one.
Well, why do you roll an 18?
Because no, I rolled an 18 on the dice. I have a plus 18 because I'm trained in my bow as a fighter.
Huh, that's weird.
So
Well, it
wait,
should've still been a critical
35,
'cause it
and
beat
it
Yeah.
should be a critical hit then.
Yeah, their
Yeah.
AC is 24.
Yeah, I should have hit a critical
Oh,
hit then.
because you didn't roll it on anyone. Did you? No, you
I
did. Hold
did.
on.
I did.
Ah.
I rolled on this guy here. Clockwork soldier 2. Unless
It says he's got a defense +2.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
maybe.
activated his defense stance. That's why. So
No.
he would, but that would still be.
unless
Maybe
it was a
still be
reaction.
It'd be 26. He would have failed. by
Oh, would
one.
have. Yeah,
Yeah, you rolled a
missed it by just
35.
one. Ah, okay, there you go. It all
Yeah.
matches up now. Yeah, because that one moved up and then activated its
Yeah,
shielding.
yeah,
So yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. So all is right with the world. Carry on.
I guess he does 11 points of damage.
All right. Which then brings us to the martial artist Sato.
Sato will drop into Dragon Stance. And he's going to just go for the kick on, I guess, number 3, the one right beside him.
All right, let's do it.
Oh, that
Ooh.
sucks.
A miss.
And he's going to go for the reverse kick back at him again.
Nice, love that. Ah, beautiful. It's
Missed
because you
him the first
described it.
time,
Really
got him
good.
on the second one. That's it. It was actually, and he was, I forgot to flurry of blows. But, well, yeah, there we go.
Okay, 7 points of damage from your kick. These things are hard.
Okay. They are.
Mm.
Good thing his foot's hard, too.
All right, that leaves you with one more action.
No, that was the stance.
Oh, yeah.
First
stance.
attack, second attack.
All right, cool. All right, cool. Done. Artemis!
Hearing Nevander say that Dispel Magic did nothing, Artemis is going to step out next to, slightly in front of Sandariel, targeting the one that Sato attacked. You see dark, murky clouds start flowing down from his robes into his hands, and I'm going to cast Void Warp on it.
All right, as you cast Void Warp, unfortunately, Clockwork Soldier 2 still has an attack of opportunity. And they're going to try and swat at you.
Shouldn't be too hard.
Nope, regular hit, you'll take the damage, but your spell will still go through. 12 points of damage. Ooh, he fails against your save, though. And boom! 15 points of damage as your void oh, actually... No, they're not immune to void damage. Which is weird. They should be, though, right? Being constructs. It's fine, whatever. Alright. Your void damage blasts into them. It's pretty good.
That's it. That's 3 actions.
Alright, the Clockwork Soldiers. Alright, this bad boy is going to step forward.
I was going to say, it depends how you want to classify that, because Void Warp targets a living creature.
Oh, then yes, you wouldn't be able to target him.
Okay. In which case, restore that health, and I'll switch it over to kind of a purplish glow as Phase Bolt.
Okay.
It shoots out at them. Slight variation. That's not a saving throw, it's an attack instead.
24.
I actually didn't roll on him because I accidentally had
24 will not hit. He is
Not hit.
Oh, no, wait, no,
Okay.
it will hit because you didn't hit the... Yep, you're good. 24 will just
Okay.
hit. Nice.
For 10.
10 points of damage as your phase bolt blasts into him. Alright, at this point, the robots all perform a unified action. They link hand in hand as they all then reach forward with their halberds and start to spin them in a circle. As this happens, the golem from the other side stretches its arms outwards and begins to push and try to shove everyone forward. Alright, I need 2 fortitude saves from Blix and from Sindariel.
2 of them.
2 of them.
26 and 25.
25 is not enough. 26 is. And Sindariel?
Just waiting for him to do both his rounds.
24, 25 is not. Alright. Cindereal, you are being pushed further into this wall of spinning blades as they are coming towards you. It basically feels like being thrown into a blender as the blades spin faster and faster. Cindereal, you feel yourself losing your grip on the sides and on the ground. And as you're about to plunge into the spinning blades, that's where we're going to end today's session. All right, guys. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys had a good time. I know that I did. This was a lot of fun, and we will be back on Sunday for more adventures with the Tyrant's Grasp, where we get to see Steve all over again, having fun, kicking butt, doing all the cool things.
Not a Tyrant's Grasp.
No, it's Matt and Times Grass.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. Yes, that's right, because you swapped Tyrant's Grasp to this one. It's Matt. Matt's in
exactly.
Tyrant's Grasp.
That's why I'm
That's
here.
right.
Hello.
Right. I forgot that's why you're here. 'Cause you're
I am
on
Matt.
Sunday one.
This is
Okay.
to be.
Okay. Sato,
And then later on Sunday,
okay.
you'll get to see both Schooly Eye and Neil in Gatewalkers as well. So be sure to tune in for those as well. But in the meantime, guys, my name is Michael. I'm the Dead as a Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here so many times during the week. But in the meantime, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard or die trying. Peace out. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Well,
All right, cool, and we are clear.
Yay.
All right.
Fun. Are you
Good
clear?
job. Good job. Nice, relaxing,
Are you clear?
pretty easy game today. You guys had a chance to kind of like, just have some
Don't think you're clear.
conversations, fill each other in.
You're not clear.
Am I not clear? Oh man,
You're not.
how
hi,
come?
everybody
It's,
still?
how come it's?
Not
I don't
clear.
know. I feel like I've pushed